Hi, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. This is that weekly HeyGen webinar, and this week we're going to be discussing Avatar 101. And with me today is Wayne Liang. He is the Chief Product Officer for HeyGen, so he knows all of the things that you want to know, and he can answer all of those technical questions that you're interested in. So, hi, Wayne. How are you?
Good morning, Ken, and good morning and good evening to everyone, wherever time zone you are from.
Yeah, so today we have a lot to cover. So, as a lot of you know, a lot of things have been happening. There's been a lot of chatter about us, and we're really excited to share some things and share some info about avatars, the differences in avatars, and everything you need to know to create the perfect avatar for your needs. So, without further ado, I think, I do have a few announcements. Definitely make sure our assistant's going to drop a link into the side comments. Definitely make sure you fill that out so that you can receive your 5 credits per webinar that you stay for. Make sure you stay till the end. And then also, I don't know how many of you know this, but we have lots of social media channels, and included in that is a Discord channel. And I know a lot of you are on Discord. If you want to go there, we have a lot of interesting things going on that aren't on our Twitter channel or LinkedIn. So if you're on Discord, definitely look us up. The link is, again, going to be in the side. We'd love to see you there. There's a lot of different prizes and things you can get when you join our Discord. So make sure you do that. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, Wayne, so let's talk about custom avatars. Who is the target audience for custom avatars?
Yeah, that's a great question. And to introduce more context here, so we've been talking to lots of customers since day one of our business, like almost 3 years ago. But it turned out that there's many kinds of different customers who needs to create more videos with their own or someone from their team, either for internal or external communication purpose. For example, business owners, like all the team and all the clients expect the business owners to show up in front of camera, talk about their business either publicly or internally to show him the roadmap. But most of the business owners are not, born actors or speakers that are really comfortable in front of camera doing lots of videos, especially when it comes to a large amount of content that's needed to be done. So those people are one of the typical profile where we wish to help them create a high quality avatar. So to scale their own video content production for many use cases. And actually, it's indeed very helpful. I've got a couple of like business owner friends. They've been amazed by the opportunity to have one of their avatar to do their job for them, right? So that's a typical profile. For brand ambassadors or similarly business owner, because business owner do many things, but brand ambassadors, marketing folks who focus on creating marketing content for their company or brand, say on social media or for SEO. As you know, like on the internet, like business videos is prioritized a lot, either when it comes to social media content accounts or SEO, pages. But teams or business needs lots of videos to gain the weight and attraction from Google or from the audience on social media. But also has to be high quality. But it's not like some random video people export from PowerPoints and that's it. So people want to make high quality marketing videos at scale to increase their brand awareness on the market so that those marketing folks can totally create like avatar of themselves that's unique and branded and they use that to create lots of videos for marketing purpose. And of course, there's training videos. Like companies needs to train their employees every day from potentially for different regions in different language, and also their training content gets constantly updated. So before that, before AI, I think companies needs to have kind of a training content crew where they have like speaker, they have a camera guy, they have like all the script and a studio set up just to do video training videos like one by one. And
Mhm.
whenever there's a content, say a piece of legal or internal policy is updated, they need to go back, find that, and redo everything again with the same cost in both time and money. But now, for trainers, lecturers, or HR, creating such training videos and keep it up to date and make it scalable into multiple languages for different regions is just as simple as making PowerPoints. If you've
Mhm.
got your own custom avatar in HeyGen, right? And of course, salesperson, sales folks, because salespeople are doing their best trying to find every possibility to try to reach out their prospect customers and leads. The most important um, step in there is to engage them, get their response, get their reaction to your outbound, right? So what can be increasing the chance of getting your customers' attention and get them interested, it definitely has to be someone like that's personal, that calls out their names, speak directly into their personal individual situation needs instead of like a massive email sending to everyone saying hi there and blah blah blah, right? So sales people are also one of the uh, typical profile that would be really benefited from having a custom avatar for video creation.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I feel like if I was, trying to buy something and a salesperson sent me a custom message, I would be impressed. I would definitely be impressed. It's going a step beyond when you're trying to close that sale, when you're trying to like connect with your customer. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. Now,
Mhm,
I think our next question, I think a lot of people understand that we have different kinds of avatars and there are
mhm.
different avatars for different needs. So can you explain what the differences are and who might be using, which would be better for different use cases?
Exactly. So currently in HeyGen, what we are trying to do is to kind of help everyone get their custom avatars in the best way that works for them. So we
Mhm,
provide kind of different kinds of avatars, from talking photo to avatar Lite and avatar pro. Talking photo is like the starting kind of a tier where it only requires you to upload a front facing photo of
mhm,
yourself, and that's it. It's like free, instant, immediately, and it'll work. So you upload a photo of yourself, and then you can
mhm,
start creating videos with this photo. Um, it's definitely very easy to get started for creators or people who are interested in AI. But there's also some business use cases from our customers using talking photo. For example, we've got like medical consultant team who is kind of working for their clients who are all medical experts. Those medical experts, they don't have the time or the channel to reach out to their potential patients or clients. And our customer, who is the medical agency, will just help them to make their um, doctors, each one of them, kind of online video name card, like with a photo of each doctor, with the title, with the address, and like the expertise. But
mhm,
the photo is talking to the patients, and they have like collection of all the doctors, put it on their website. So it is going to be very engaging, very inviting to any prospect like patients or clients. So that's one interesting way to use talking photo in business world. Other cases are like some customers of ours are building their own system. Maybe say for example like a SaaS chatbot, right?
mhm,
They are doing this in a really creative way. They are trying to have the user become the support itself and answer the questions to back to them. So how it works is that when a user reach out to the support or in the system, they ask the user to upload profile photo, which is normal, and they do need to have a profile photo. And that when
mhm,
the users have any questions or have any kind of support needed, it'll be their own avatar responding to themselves, but with correct answers from the system and company, which is kind of funny, interesting, but also very engaging. It's like I got to be able to help myself within the system. So
Mhm.
talking photo is very easy to do. It's free. It's also supported in API. It could be for both creators and the businesses, right? Depending on the scale or the quantity you need. So that's the first kind. Second kind is Avatar Lite, which is one of our pretty dominant cases of creating custom avatars. It's basically like a casual lifestyle 2-minute recording of yourself in any
Mhm.
kind of setup you like. And once the footage looks good, you send it to us or through our system. Our team will be able to create an avatar light for you. And it'll be the same as all the other avatars. You can go create videos from scene to scene. You can use AI matching to crop out the background and to put it onto your PowerPoint or some other kind of fancy video background to talk about anything you want in 40 plus languages, right?
Mhm.
There's a small price for Avatar, but we're trying as much as we can to make it affordable, to make it fast enough, so that people can have more lifelike lifestyle avatars. For example, you could include your signature, I don't know, wink in your avatar, like that, or like paired with some, nice body language or hand gestures, right? So a big part of our customers have been enjoying Avatar Lite, and then many of them create multiple Avatar Lights just for different purpose and cases. Lastly is the Avatar Pro, which is like the high-end premium avatar, mostly for enterprise or more serious use cases. For Avatar Pro, we would require higher quality of the recording, and have to be like at least 4 minutes long footage, and it has to be
Mhm.
done by a professional studio with green background. In that case, we will be able to deploy the heavy kind of human power, like manual background matching process, color correcting, all those kind of uh, film level kind of processing to your footage to make sure you
Mhm.
have a best avatar um, from all aspects. And usually those avatars comes with different view modes. You can have a half body, a close up, or
Mhm.
like a full body if you want. And you can perfectly crop out the background, put it into any kind of context, talking about your business, talk to your clients, maybe even have that up on a kind of conference big screen as an opening. Some of our customer has done that, which works really well. Right. So those are the three kinds of avatars HeyGen offers as of this moment. And we're also trying to scale up and also upgrade our avatar system to make every kind more easily accessible, higher quality, and easy to create for everyone.
Nice. Well, that's exciting. Um, so let me ask you a question. Do you have any tricks or tips in creating the best possible lifestyle avatar?
Hmm. Yes, of course. So yeah, this is a common question that many people have been asking, especially for the ones who wanted to give a try or have done it once but want to have a better one. So when it comes to preparing the footage for an avatar, there's a few things that's pretty important, and also a few things that's actually not as important, but people would thought is important. So the important tips are, first of all, please just try to be natural, try to be smiling, and try to be as how you want your avatar will be in the videos, right? For example, like if you want your avatar to be more friendly, smiling, kind of more welcoming to the audience, please try to have more smiles and have patient nods in the middle of the recording. If you want avatar to be more professional, kind of less emotional but super pro, you can kind of stand still and be just calm, and maybe hold your hands in front of your chest, don't move it too much. I would say like a large amount of the avatar style and the behavior and the quality comes from the footage. So you can almost imagine that your avatar will perform, will speak, and will express exactly the way you do in your recording, right? The second
Mm-hmm.
important thing is to remember to look into the camera all the time. Like try not to move your eyes around because it usually end up being kind of weird and distracting if that's in your avatar. Just look into the camera while you do the recording. Imagine you are having a conversation with the camera. Like you can talk to the camera and you can wait for its answer, make it more like conversational. Even though your camera definitely is not going to say anything back to you, but you can totally imagine this and give it 1 or 2 seconds for it to respond to you, which goes to the third point. Remember to include some pauses in your recording, like maybe 1 to 2 seconds of pause, like silence between sentences. You don't have to be speaking all the time. You can just take pauses, smiling at the camera, and just wait. And when you pause, remember to keep your mouth or lips closed naturally. You can be smiling, but you can pause like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can have facial expression that's natural and that's intended for your avatar, or you think is good. I think those are the three most important factors that need to be called out. And there's some other kind of more, I'd say, normal suggestions, which is to be in a good environment with good lighting, good background that you like, and then
Yeah.
no background noise, no one else in that's kind of obstructing in your view or kind of distracting you from doing the recording, right? And other another interesting point we noticed is that people tend to think that they have to be speaking something, I don't know, either in English or very logically or grammatically correct to in order to do a good avatar. But that's not the case at all. Like, don't worry about what you say at all. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you can even be saying alien language. Like, you can repeat your sentences. You can have hiccups. Like, your sentence doesn't need to be logical or complete. We're only capturing your sounds and the way you make those sounds. So as long as visually you are having a conversation with the camera in the style and the way that you wish your avatar to be, you can be just making sounds like gibberish or like I don't know alien language if you know any. Please share as well. Right. So I think those are very important tips to keep in mind when you prepare your footage for the avatar. And once you have done those, I think it'll become a really good avatar. Another pattern I have also noticed is that many people, for example, the business owners I mentioned, like even though their job requires them to be speaking all the time, internally or externally, and that they are not comfortable, they're not born as an actor to be like fast but good in front of the cameras. They wish to have their avatars, but when they learn that they need to do still a 2 minute recording in front of camera to get the avatar, they get nervous again. They say, "Okay, I am not good anyways. So if I need to do a recording first to get an avatar, I won't be doing a good job." But actually, that's not the case. That's not the case at all because we have helped many business owners and folks like that got a really good avatar, like way better than they thought they could do. And they're being really satisfied and using their avatar to create videos all the time. I think what happens is that people would thought this recording as if like a public
Mm-hmm.
speech or like a public presentation, like I don't know, Apple keynote or like a Google keynote that many audience are watching. That's not the case. No one's going to see your original footage at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can always repeat this process. You can kind of practice, and again, what you say doesn't matter. So you only need to pretend to be having a conversation with the camera, be natural, be smiling, looking into the camera, take pauses, and that's it. Like you can be switching languages, you can be stopping and just Yeah, so in the real case, actually, it's quite easy. It's not like no brainer easy. As long as you are aware of those tips, it becomes much easier than you would originally think, right? So I think those are the points, and we are also improving our system to help users, like everyone, kind of get more information or context on the points I just described, and have a really easy to follow flow to give a try, or even try it multiple times until you are comfortable yourself with formally creating an avatar for yourself. So please stay tuned, it'll come really soon.
That's cool. So, yeah, I found another thing that was really easy for me because I have a tendency to wave my hands all over the place. I kind of
Mm-hmm,
put my hand in front of me and interlocked my fingers so that I
mm-hmm,
couldn't move my hands all over the place, and would just look straight and do it, and it came out really, really well. So,
mm-hmm,
yeah. And I get the nerves. I had like a little tiny bit of nerves, but you just have to
mm-hmm,
get out of your own head, you just kind of do that to yourself.
mm-hmm.
So, that's great. Are you going to do a demo at all for us today?
Let me quickly share my screen to walk people through what we have, and but it'll be quick. I think let's leave more questions for the audience, because I see people asking many interesting questions. So
Yeah.
just a second. Can you guys all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about for folks who is like the first time coming to HeyGen, or I see someone said they just discovered HeyGen yesterday. So here's what we talked about. So we have talking photo, where you can upload a photo of yourself. But of course, there's like more detail I didn't explain. For example, you can use HeyGen AI to generate a photo, talking photo profile by your prompts. You can do it either way, and you get your talking photo avatar for free, which you can use to make videos. We've got avatar lights. Avatar lights is the one where you need to prepare a 2 minute footage, as I described. And once you give that to us, we'll get your avatar back to you within currently, like I think 1 to 2 days, but soon it'll be even faster. And
Hmm.
for Avatar Pro, it's about the professional, like more business style avatar that has the highest quality, right? And there's some kind of other features I didn't cover, but I can quickly show you guys. So we talked about generating a talking photo, right? Like not only you can upload a talking photo, you can also use HeyGen AI to generate a talking photo. For Avatar Pro, we have this thing called AI outfit. So basically, you can change the avatar's outfit using your prompts. And that's a special AI ability to only available to those pro avatars, avatar pros, because they have the highest quality. They have enough space for our AI. This is pretty heavy AI to kind of try to support this avatars reaching its outfits. So many of our business and enterprise users have been really benefiting from this, because they can spend some budget on creating 1 or 2 really high quality avatars, say maybe one female, one male, and then they will be able to switch up their outfits for diversity, for different purposes, right? And you can even add a logo to your outfit avatar once you created one. Say we have a brand kit. Let me go in there, add a HeyGen logo, maybe that, right? And it'll be adding the logo to the outfit I pick. Of course, I picked some kind of not appropriate one. Let me try this. So yeah, so those are some additional details and functionalities for our custom avatars. We're also trying to again improve all kinds of avatars for people. See, this is going to be like an avatar I created with AI outfit and also with our logo. For all accounts, we provide two kind of AI outfit example. For example, this is uh, Monica in a Japanese style suit, which is really beautiful, but it's made by AI, right? The outfit. And this is Derek in another suit. It's also by AI. And you can put your logo here. right?
Mhm.
So that's a quick, show and tell of custom avatars from HeyGen. I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, if any other additional feedback or suggestion or expectation, please share with us anytime. I will be able to uh, take your input and use it to improve our avatar system. And yeah, we have been doing that like very heavily, and we'll be bringing bigger updates very soon as well.
Great. Okay, so let's take a few customer questions because it looks like we have a lot. One
Mhm.
person wants to know how many does it support multiple languages and how is the voice quality affected, if at all?
Yeah, so any avatar. So in HeyGen, I think the visual of the avatar and then the voice is completely decoupled. Any avatar can speak any language in HeyGen. So whenever you create an avatar, it's by default capable of speaking like 40 plus languages that we support. You can
Amazing.
also, because we also support people to upload audios for their avatar. So not only it can speak this many language, it can also do other stuff like singing. We see some customers using our avatars just to sing songs and making like AI avatar music videos, which is kind of pretty interesting, right? So you have the full support on any language or audio for your avatar, for any avatar, right?
Yeah. Okay, so let me see some questions here. We have, what about Josh 2.0? So for those of you who don't know, we did have some viral content go out. We have a new avatar coming out. It's called Josh 2.0, and it is very human-like. So someone
Mhm.
wants to know when that's coming out, when they can expect it.
Yeah, that's a great question. And for folks who are again new here, the context is that back in early October, we kind of showcased some kind of sneak peek of our new avatar system with Josh Avatar. Josh is my co-founder, HeyGen CEO, and it was really viral on the internet. And we collect a huge beta wait list. I think over 220,000 people. And I'm really happy to share that it's almost ready for everyone. We have now been betaing with this kind of waitlist folks for a while, and we have been iterating and hammering the system with everyone's valuable feedback. And it's very close. It's getting there very soon. Please stay tuned. We'll be able to kind of share more about that like soon, right?
Okay, that's exciting. Um, okay, here we go. Someone's asking, I noticed a German avatar spoke British English and the avatar had a German accent. Is this just me or was this made intentional?
Well, I'm not sure if you were talking about the avatar video or like video translation, because another thing we just did recently is like video translation. And
Mhm.
in that case, can you please share your account with us? We can look into that. But I imagine like it's if you have made a voice clone, the voice clone will try to mimic and then take your original like personal accent and apply that to like all the other languages you try to use. So if it's voice clone, it'll be a little bit more intentional because you want to keep your personal, talking style for all languages, right?
Now, here, somebody wants to know if they can export the avatar to other systems.
Uh, it's not supported because HeyGen Avatar is deeply integrated in our system for you to do all kinds of stuff like videos or like I mentioned AI outfits or other customization. There's not even like a common defined format for avatar in the market, not just export, right?
Mhm. Okay. Someone wants to know if they can change the pronunciation of certain words.
Yeah, that's a good point, and we are working on that. So we will be supporting users to specify the kind of overwritten pronunciation for specific words they put into the script. And
Mhm.
before that, I would say a trick is to not necessarily spell the word correctly, but spelled it in a way that you wish it to be pronunciating. It's like spelling the phonemic of the word instead of like the written spelling of the word, right? That can usually work. It's like a quick hack, right?
Okay, so someone is asking about teenage avatars, and I know yesterday I answered a question for somebody on LinkedIn about that same topic. It was an educator who's interested in, possibly using it for her seniors and for, college students. So is there a chance that something like that might be happening in the future?
Sorry, can I say that again?
Like maybe teenage avatars,
Right.
and
So
educators are actually asking that question.
yeah, so we have a pipeline of like creating and supplying more public avatars. We have already like 100 plus that covers all kinds of ethnicities, gender, style, stuff like that. But we'd be
Mhm.
cautious to use, like a younger or more sensitive profile, because there's some legal aspects we need to be cautious about. And we're also trying to support customers to make their avatars very easily, very quickly, so that they've got their own unique and branded avatars instead of like sharing public avatars with every other companies, right?
Okay.
Great. Let's maybe
Okay.
take one or two more questions. It's
Okay.
about right.
Perfect. Here's somebody's asking, they received their avatar light this morning and there was a request for them to re-record. And I know that sometimes that happens if the lighting is uneven or something happens. When that happens, so this person wants to know if there's an additional charge to re-record their avatar light.
Usually, if you are not satisfied with your first path, you can reach out to your avatar support. They will do their best to help you to revise or redo your avatar, right? And if it was due to you didn't know how to do your footage correctly, we'll just guide you. We'll kind of walk you through again. If it's due to more technical issue, we'll also try to improve that from our end. Yeah, but usually you don't have to pay to redo this, right? Unless
Mhm.
it's like serious kind of, I don't know, error from like a side that's not responsible for, right?
Exactly. Okay, so this person wants to know if they can create avatars for other people.
As long as you have their consent, so our system asks you, whoever is going to become an avatar have
Mhm.
a very strict video and a verbal consent saying they authorize HeyGen to make them an avatar for video production. If you
Mhm.
have this consent for the person, for example, you have a brand ambassador on your team, right?
Mhm.
So things like if you want to turn him into an avatar, as long as he's aware and he authorizes this, it's okay, right?
Okay. And this user wants to know if it's possible to add a little bit of laughter to their avatar.
Yes, it's definitely possible. Again, like the avatar performance is largely from your original footage. We're also working on technology that will kind of alter your avatar to make it more emotional. But it's still prefer that if you can include those in your own avatar, right?
Mhm. Okay.
Great.
I think that's it as far as questions. So again, definitely make sure our assistant has definitely been dropping the link for the 5 credits so that you can start creating. Please make sure you fill that out because we want you to begin to use HeyGen and get started on your creative journey. Also, remember that we do have a Discord channel. There's all kinds of interesting things happening there, all
Mhm.
kinds of surprises. So please join our Discord. Just go look for us, HeyGen, and you can also find the link on our Twitter account as well as on our website. So thank you
Mhm.
again, Wayne, so much. Thanks for sharing all
Thank
of your
you
knowledge.
everyone for your time today. Really enjoying chatting with you guys. See you next week.
Yeah,
Bye
we
bye.
will see you next week. Have a good week and happy creating. Bye bye.